Hello friends, welcome back to Star Stylist Homestead. Okay, I'm making beef broth. So, what I'm going to do, I have my oven going at 350. I am going to take this. I have beef short ribs. I have beef bones. They're frozen. I put them together and they're sticking. So I'm going to put them in the oven for a good hour and a half, 2 hours, and get those going. I have my vegetables up here, carrots, celery, onions. I'm using the peelings and stuff. I have to get the rest out of the freezer from every time I use them. I put the scraps in there so that I can make this. But right now, I'm going to season these. So I'm just going to, use garlic salt. I'm going to do this and then turn them over. Onion powder. Just give it a nice flavor here. I'm going to need that again. So, paprika. And you know, it's really a taste thing, so whatever you want your broth to taste like, oh, that doesn't want to come out, you put in there. There we go. And salt and pepper. You don't want too much. I do want salt on it though. I'll just do that and some pepper. Boy, my house is going to smell good. My other video going right now is my roast. Let's flip these over. And didn't even get those. And that one's going to be ripped off because it's stuck to it. That's all right, because we'll do it again when it goes into the pot. Oh, it smells so good. Have my bay leaves out. I'll be doing that, putting that in there. But once that's all done, this is all done. And then this is going to go, you'll see me again tomorrow on this video. Because then, oops, all right, missed that side. Then we're going to let it cook all night long. There we go. There we go. Now, I'm just going to grab some aluminum foil and cover that. And put these right in the oven. So this video is going to take me today and tomorrow. I'm just going to shove them in here now. It don't matter that it's not heated up yet. And I shall return when I get all the rest of the stuff together and I clean all this mess up off the stove that I just made with those spices. So, I'm looking forward to it. I had one can of beef broth, one thing of beef broth left for my dinner tonight. And used half of that. So I need some of this on my storage shelf. Anyway, I shall return, my friends. Hold tight. All right, friends. Here we go. It smells so good. I knew that was going to happen. I'm going to take these out and show you. But I'm going to have to bring you to the other side because this big old pan's there. So, these were in the oven about 2 hours. Look at those things. So, now what I'm going to do is take them out and throw them right in with the vegetables. I have a gallon of water in there right now. Look at those things. I had put all the vegetables in there, and what I also did is I took the bone from the meat I just cooked tonight and threw that in there too. There was a little fat piece in there, threw that right in there. So I'm gonna stick these down in there. Wow, they smell amazing. Look at all the meat on that. But I want my meat covered too. Look at that. It's good enough to eat right now. I'm going to end up, oh look, the bone literally fell right out. In with you. I'm going to add some more water to this because I have a lot of vegetables and a lot of meat here. And bones. Look at this piece. Holy mackerel. Oh, that's 2. I was going to say. Okay. So, now, this is what I have left in there, and that's all going in there also. So I am just going to take that and dump that juice right in, all of it. I'm going to use this pan to get some more water, because I might as well get the juices out of that, right? No sense in wasting it. See what that does. But I don't want to touch that pan. Yep. And I have one more 4-cup right here. Yeah, that should be good. If I need more water later, I'll put it. I don't think I'm going to. Let me put this meat down in there and show you what we have. Yummy. Now, as far as the spices and stuff, I'm not adding anything else yet. I am going to add bay leaves. So I'm just going to take, I don't know, just a handful of them. Stick those in there. Get them in the water. In the water. Oh, you know what I did want to add though? See if I can take it out of this. Yeah, I'm going to add the rest of these peppercorns, and I'll wash this and fill that up. These are just the end of them. So, yeah, I'm just going to add them all in. There we have it. I'll fill that up, and now this is going to cook until tomorrow. Tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not a singer. I'm going to put my lid on it and just let it go. I am not pressure canning this. Well, not right now. But I do want my lid on. I'm not going to shut it though. I'm just going to, I just put it on so it's set on there. And I'm just going to put it on medium low. You know what? I'm going to turn it up just to about 5. Yeah, about a 5. Before I go to bed tonight, I'll turn it down low when I get up in the morning. And I'll check the water just to make sure, you know, it didn't go out or anything. Because my stove tends to boil things quickly. Because I don't want it boiling. I just want it simmering all night long. So, I'll come back. Excuse me. And I'll add more water if I need it. If not, then we should be good to go. And if you don't see me tonight, you'll see me tomorrow to finish this off. Thanks for being here. Good morning, friends. Look at this. Doesn't that look wonderful? Oh, my meat all fell to the bottom. Check this out. It's literally falling off the bone. Look at that. Oops, sorry, foggy. I am going to take this meat today and get a 2-for-1. We are going to have, that's a big old pot too, look at that. So I'm going to get quite a bit of broth. Today, we're going to have that meat as a barbecue. Not sure what yet, but I'll do a video on that so that you can see you're not wasting. Those bones from last night went right in there. Bone broth. Anyway, I'll be back because this is all going to be canned up later this afternoon. That has been on all night long on about 3 on my stove, so almost low. And I'm looking forward to it. I got to strain it all and then use a cheesecloth to get all that out. I want to let it cool and let the fat come to the top and get most of that off. I tasted it this morning. It was good. But I could taste the fat. It's like still on my lips. So I definitely want to get as much fat out of that as I can. It was from the cow, so it's not as much as if I had bought those at the store. All grass-fed, no chemicals, nothing. So anyway, I will be back soon. And I hope you guys are having a great day. Bye. All right, friends. I had to do this off camera because I couldn't do it myself. So what we did, I had my son lift that big pan and I strained it over this with cheesecloth into that pan. So now I have all my, I have my jars in here. I sanitized them all this morning. I have those. I have 9 more over there. Hopefully, look how dark that is. That pan's just about full. I'm letting it sit there for a few minutes so I can skim some of the grease off of it because I really don't want all that grease. But look at this. This is everything that was in there. But let me tell you something. Look at the bones. I'm going to save these bones, all of them, for my next one. They won't be as flavorful the second time around, but I'll add them in with the rest of my thing for the next time I make this, and then just chuck them. And I'll probably put them in their own little thing so that I can keep the other bones or throw them all away. I don't know. But I'm going to go through this and grab all the meat out of here. I tasted that meat. Oh, my word, my friends. Where you can find them because, look, it's literally just falling off the bone. That meat is even better than yesterday's because it went for 24 hours. All night long, my husband got up this morning. He says, oh, my God, I went to go into bed and the house smelled so good. Anyway, now I'm going to get it all set up over there. I'm going to skim off the top of that, and I'm going to use cheesecloth as it's going in to the jars, just in case there's anything else. So, give me a minute, and I'll be right back to show you. All right, my friends, here we go. I'm going to just show you a couple of what I'm doing, just so that you can see. Okay, I have cheesecloth over my small, and I'm going to put it right on here. And just fill this up. Get any of the other little swimmies, floaties in there. And you definitely want to clean the rims with vinegar. Look how beautiful that broth is. I just want to show you. Get you a little closer here. See how clean that is? Other than some pepper flakes. Oh, my spoon fell in. This is the third strain, so just so that there was no big pieces in there. And I only use 1 to 2 cups when I cook, so I didn't want to do these in a quart jar. So there we go. Look how beautiful that broth looks. And it tastes really good. Wow, that was hot. Add a little bit more into these two. You want at least a 1/4 inch headspace. All right, and that's what I'm doing for this. So once I get all these done, I have my lids going right there. Shut those off because they're starting to boil. Let me grab my vinegar. Don't have any of my lids. I mean my rings. But that's okay. I'll just show you. This is white vinegar. And I'm gonna get really good. You see? It's bound to be on there. So you want to clean that really good. Make sure there's no cracks or anything on your lids. Otherwise, they're not going to seal properly. Okay? I can actually see it on the top here. And for all that work, you definitely want them clean. So, there you have that. Let me just do this. On these two, in our rings. Hot, hot, hot. Finger tight. Finger tight. And set them off aside. And that is it, my friends. I'm going to finish this all up, and I'll be back to finish off this video. All right, friends, I'm all done. My canner's full, and look at this. I literally, maybe a 1/4 cup in there, and I have 18 in here. So, now I'm going to put my lid on. I made sure everything was clean, really good. And I'm going to put this on, get it up to high, and it is going. Once that starts steaming up, I'll put a timer on for 10 minutes. Then I'll put my weight on, bring it up to pressure, which I'm 10, and then I'll set it for 20 minutes. And then we're done. And this smells so good, and it tastes amazing. My niece says it tastes like a pot roast. I said, well, kind of is, really. Anyway, I'll be back and show you the final result in the next 45 minutes, hour. Ciao for now. Hey, friends, I wanted to show you this. Let me flip you around here. This is the meat that came out of those bones. That's a pretty big bowl, too. So, that will be our dinner tonight. Not sure what I'm going to make with it, but I have 4 minutes left on this pressure cooker, and then it's done. I'll be back. And we're back. And here's the final. Off with the weight. Be very careful because it's very hot. Open it away from you. It still gets me every time. Except for that one. And here, oh, do you already hear popping? And here, hang on. We have 18. Look how beautiful that is. Beautiful rocks. These will all sit here until tomorrow. Hear them all going. It sounds funny. Like they're struggling to close. So, that's all there is to it, my friends. This sat, by the way, after the steam. It's been sitting there for probably 20 minutes. I probably should have let it sit with the lid off for a minute, but and there's one. I'm glad my niece was here. I actually was putting them in, and I have wide mouth and I have regular mouth. And I was trying to get my last one in, trying to move it around, and I could not get those in there. She says, "Ontario, you have plenty of room in there." Yes, that's what they call me. Don't worry about the water. It'll evaporate off all on its own. So she just maneuvered them around as I'm getting ready to just take it right out of the jar and put it in another sanitized jar. And she let it fit. So she saved me a few minutes. Boy, these look amazing, my friends. I think I need another board here. I can hear them boiling. Last one. Last one. And there you have it, my friends. 18 beautiful jars. Let me turn you around here. Look at those beauties. Yes. And they're still popping. And that's the end of this video. They will sit overnight. I'll take all the rings off them tomorrow, wash them, and put them on my shelf. And I also had this left over. I told you it was about a quarter cup. In the bottom of that pan, I saved it because I'm going to be making, using the meat tonight, and there's a little bit of juice in that also, and I'll be making a gravy with this, so it's not going to go to waste. There you have it. 18 beautiful jars of my broth, beef broth, and popping. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and stay tuned, because whatever I make out of that for dinner tonight, I'll do a video on that. As I'm sitting here enjoying all my popping. Thanks for being here, guys. If you're new, like and subscribe. Those of you who have been with me and always comment, I love you guys. Every time you comment, I answer you, don't I? So leave a comment. I love reading the comments. You guys have a great day, and you'll see me on the next video. Ciao for now.